Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the second episode of Journey of the Seeker, where we are exploring the stages of the spiritual growth and transformation. In our last episode, we talked about awakening. Awakening al yakada is the first step. It basically means realizing a need for a deeper connection with Allah and the importance of living a life of a purpose. Today we move to the second essential stage, which is sincerity of the intention behind the action. Imam al-Harawi calls that a secret treasure between the servant and the creator. Whatever you are doing, the will behind that is not to get fame, name, wealth, or anything else of material sorts for your personal gains or selfish gains. When we purify our niyyah, and like the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said that innamal a'malu bin niyyah. So all the actions that anyone does are judged based on the niyyah or the intention or the purity or the sincerity of the action was. So, like I said, what that sincerity can be is that anything that we are doing has to be free from our desire for recognition, personal gains, and uh, worldly gains and things like that. It's basically that sincere hidden treasure between the creator and the human. Ibn al-Qayyim in his commentary of Madarij al-Salikin kind of expands on this further. He says sincerity is the soul of all actions. So without the soul, body cannot survive. So similarly, without the sincerity of the intention, action just doesn't mean anything. So why is sincerity essential? The reason sincerity is essential because, like I told you, Allah judges everything based on the intention, based on the sincerity, based on the niyyah behind that action. And sincerity basically frees us from seeking validation, seeking, worldly gains, selfish desires, but it actually aligns our actions with the purpose of our lives to please Allah and earn His mercy. So when we act with sincerity, we basically feel a sense of liberation because we are no longer trying to impress anyone. Instead, we are focused on Allah, and He's the one who knows the deepest of the intentions that we bury inside our hearts. Three different type of challenges Ibn Qayyim talks about. One is the self recognition or desire for recognition, person wanting to be known for the good deeds he or she is doing. It's like when you're doing some charitable work and you want to be known for that charity. You want to be admired for the knowledge that you have. Sometimes you are kind and you just want to be known for your kindness. I mean, all of these little things are pushing you towards the recognition, and that will lead us into our second point, which is self-satisfaction. Simplest of the deeds of the worship are elevated just by having an amazing level of sincerity and ikhlas into it. The third, Imam al-Qayyim speaks about the hidden arrogance, the belief that we are more virtuous, we are more righteous than others because of our sincerity. That can lead to, they can lead to pride, a spiritual pride, I should rather say. And the solution, like it's just to constantly self-reflecting and just constantly renewing your intention and asking yourself before every action, hey, am I doing this for Allah alone? Is the answer is if the answer to your question is no, then you need to pause. Hey, who am I doing it for if it is not for Allah? This is where the sincerity in the intentions, in the niyyah comes into play. And how can you cultivate it actively? How can you actively work on it to cultivate this? it's basically a journey. It's not a destination that you can just hit at one point and then you can be another point. It's a consistent journey. It's a consistent process. Some of the practical steps that you can take in your daily life is to basically, try and hide the good things that you're doing. Any of the acts of the worship that you're doing, any charity that you're giving, any good that you're doing for somebody else. Just try and hide it. These acts, when they're not seen by others, purify your intentions. That's one way of doing it. You can always renew your intention. So before you were starting any task, you can just pause and you can reflect and you can ask yourself, hey, why am I doing this? And you can continuously keep reminding yourself that it's for Allah, and it's for Allah alone, and it's for Allah alone, and it's not for people. You can detach from any praise. You can consciously avoid seeking praise. When someone, compliments you, silent that praise to Allah. It is for the Allah. He enabled me to do this. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been possible. Fourth thing is you can supplicate for your sincerity. You can make dua. You can ask Allah to purify your intentions. But in the end, like I would rather say sincerity is the essence of the worship. It's not about how much we do, but why we do certain things. When the smallest of those little actions, when done sincerely, they carry immense weight in the eyes of Allah. So in our next episode, we will be exploring repentance, tawbah, turning back to Allah with a desire, humility to be forgiven and to be purified. We will be taking that journey forward into the next episode 3. Until the next time, take care of yourself, your neighbors, your friends, everybody around you. Look after yourself and, keep improving in your ikhlas. Until the next time, assalamu alaikum.